Hey YouTube. So today is my wash day and I thought I'd go ahead and make my video. And I was thinking about people out there who are either thinking about going natural, or if you're doing the big cut, big chop, whatever it's called. I was just thinking about y'all and I started saying maybe there are some tips that I can give to someone going natural. So I'll list maybe 5 or 6 things that'll be good for someone who is going natural. So the first thing that I think is very important is if you're holding on to your natural hair and the relaxed ends, your hair texture is going to appear different than what it actually is. The reason I say that is because with the extra relaxed ends on the end, it's kind of weighing down your natural texture. So it may coil a different way with those relaxed ends. So don't be surprised when you cut the relaxed ends off if your texture does something completely different than what it did with the weight of the relaxed ends. So that's number one. Number two is that I know in my experience, when I did the big chop, and as my hair started to grow, it started growing down. I mean, you could probably tell, like with this, my hair grows down now rather than out. Like when I first had the afro, it would grow kind of up, and it was growing up and out. And so I hope I'm making sense. As my hair started to grow, it started flattening out and growing. Like when I wash my hair, I can see it flopping down instead of flopping out. So that's number two, is that as your hair grows, the texture will change as well. I know I said that it'll grow down, and I think also like with my hair, my texture started to change, I guess, with it being more, like I said, going downward. So number three is, I guess I would say what works for me or what works for whoever else may not work for you. So basically, you're going to have to go through trial and error and see what exactly works for you. I know there are some universal things that all, or the majority of natural people can use, like water, a wide tooth comb. But basically, I think you will have to find out what your regimen is and what works for you, not what works for me. You could try those products, but in the end, you're going to have to say, okay, this doesn't work for me. Okay, this does. And basically get your own regimen and go from there. The next thing is, I know I heard when I was first going natural, like natural hair is so, what am I trying to say? I was just basically saying natural hair needs just as much care as relaxed hair. I'll just say it that way. Basically what I mean is, for example, like me, I have a bad habit of, if I have like straight ends and they feel like knotty, instead of going through it and kind of detangling it or trying to get the knot out, I'll just rip the knot out. I'm very bad about that, and I told myself, stop doing that. But that's one thing I'm going to work on. But I think for y'all out there, treat your hair like it's silk or like it's worth $1 million. Personally, I do need to take my time and comb my hair gently instead of, sometimes if I get to the end of the hair, I'll just go ahead and start combing it hard. I'll start ripping out knots instead of trying to go strand by strand and save my hair. I need to really work on that. So that's another thing. Try to treat your hair like it's silk or like it's a cashmere sweater that you just adore. I mean, just do your best with your hair and try to treat it like it should be treated. Okay, next is that just because you go natural does not mean that you're not going to have bad hair days. I've had my share, in the last 10 years, I've had my share of bad hair days. I know with me, I thought of going back to relaxer, but I never did. What I always tell myself is if I want to make a decision, if I think it'll affect me, what I'll do is I'll wait 3 or 4 days and see if I feel the same way in that 4 days. If I don't feel the same way, I know that it would have been a bad choice. And so I am reaching out to you out there. If you are thinking about relaxing, or if you think, oh, I'm having such a horrible day with my hair, just know that you're normal. Just know that you're not peculiar in any way, and that everybody has bad hair days. I know I've had days where I'm just telling you, I'm going to go ahead and admit that one day I called in sick because my hair would not act right. So just know you will have bad hair days. I can't believe I'm telling y'all that. Yeah, I called in sick one day because I just couldn't do it. I mean, there was nothing I could do with my hair. It just looked a mess. So anyway, you're normal if you've ever thought to just relax or call in sick. Okay, finally, I'm going to end this with natural hair does grow. I know for me, when I was relaxed, my hair maybe would go to my shoulders. Pretty much that was the longest it's ever gotten, is a little bit past my shoulders. And now my hair, I mean, it has grown a lot, as you can see. Okay, if I just pull this back piece, as you can see, it's like almost to my bra strap. I guess armpit length. My goal is bra strap length. But, I mean, like my bangs, they're just really long as well. Let's see. So natural hair does grow. And let me tell you this one story. When I was relaxed, I had a piece of hair right in the back of my hair, in the back of my head, and it would not grow. I tell you, it probably would grow maybe 2 inches at the most. I'm not kidding. 2 inches, and that's it. And my mother actually told me maybe it was the way I was sleeping, because I was always sleeping on the back of my head. And I just kind of believed that that's what it was. And in actuality, that one little piece, it wouldn't take a perm either. So it was really 2 inches short, and it would not relax. So when I had a relaxer, the rest of the hair would be straight, and that one piece would just be wavy. And so that one piece now is the same length as the rest of my hair. So I want you to know out there that natural hair does grow. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but it will get there. I mean, like I said, I've been natural about 10 years, and it's taken me a long time. I know I've cut my hair, though, probably 4 or 5 times. I've just chopped it off because I was just bored with the hair. But if I hadn't have done that, I know my hair would be a lot longer, and it's just a lot healthier. So anyway, those are my tips that I have for you, and hopefully they help you. Let me know down there if they helped you. Okay, bye.